Dollface, change your thoughts and you literally change your life. This is my favorite saying of all time because it is so true. So this is for anyone who's tired of spiraling in negativity and just wanting to see some change in their life. So today I'm literally going to show you how to catch a negative, crappy thought and replace it in seconds. And then you'll just repeat this daily. It's literally just small shifts, but big changes. Here's the thing. You don't need a new life. You just need a new way of how you talk to yourself. So we'll practice some gentle, honest replacements that you can do on days when you're feeling kind of negative, super negative, because it happens, okay? Life is hard, okay? My kitten is trying to rip off my hijab. Anyway, I am Prika, and if you're ready to glow up in faith, beauty, and self-worth, you are literally in the right place. Welcome to the Dollface Society. Say welcome. Welcome. So, anything mindset shift, anything about relationships, anything self-improvement, that's what we do here. So please subscribe before we dive in. If you have been liking my videos, if you have been liking the content that I'm putting out, please do subscribe, because this tells YouTube to keep showing you my videos, and I definitely want you to continue getting this healing content if it's helping you in any kind of way. And I just want to keep making videos for you guys, so please do subscribe, and let's get into it. Change your thoughts and change your life, okay? Some people look like they are lucky, but they are far from lucky. They have practice. They have practiced how to speak to themselves. They have practiced how to handle themselves under certain situations. They have practiced how to learn people, and they have literally trained their mind to choose thoughts that help them. Not harm, help. Okay? They almost seem like masterminds, okay? They just have learned to speak positively over their life, okay? And that causes people to act a certain way in their life. So it almost seems like they're mass manipulators, but these people just have learned to pay attention to the story that they're repeating in their head, and they learn how to change it immediately if they don't like it. So that can pass as someone that always gets their way, and that can also pass as someone that manipulates situations, okay? But this is not that. When they're having a fearful or a negative thought, they don't hand it the mic or put a light on it, okay? They don't say, oh, I'm feeling bad, and then magnify that. No, they pause. They're like, ugh, this is an ugly thought. And then they decide to choose something better, okay? The less they think about the things that they don't want to happen, okay, the more they think about the things they do want to happen, which I've noticed when you're in a bad situation, if you keep talking about it, more bad is going to come to you. Just drop it, okay? And this is not what you call fake positivity. So if something dreadful happened in your life, you're not going to just ignore it, but you are going to respect yourself in your future and be mindful of how you talk about those situations, okay? So it's a decision to say, like, I'm not going to speak against my own life. Like, you're not going to say something like, we just broke up, now my life's ruined. And then you keep repeating that every day. No. Or, I didn't get the job that I wanted. I'm just a shitty hire. No. You're going to only speak beautiful and good things into your life, no matter what's going on. You're going to remember that your thoughts set the mood, and your mood shapes your choices. And your choices, they build your days. And your days become your life. People who live well, they talk to themselves with the utmost care, okay? They don't call themselves names, okay? They don't rehearse the worst case scenario like it's a script from a book, okay? Or like it's law. They practice language that lifts, and they say things to themselves like, I can learn from this. I'm getting better at this. God is with me in this. They look for evidence of progress, not perfection, okay? Progress. And keep in mind, even if there's not progress, they do not beat themselves up, okay? That is the difference, okay? They choose thoughts that are both honest and helpful, okay? So yes, you can say, I'm sad. You can say, I am sad, but I'm going to get over this. You can say, I'm overwhelmed, but you can say, it's better to say, instead of I'm overwhelmed, this is a lot for me, but I can take it to the next step. Instead of saying, I always mess up, say, I didn't really like that outcome, so what I would do differently next time is this. Or saying like, I'm behind. My lane has its own timing. I'm not behind. My lane has its own timing. Little by little, that inner voice, your inner world is going to stop working against you and it's going to work for you, okay? Those people, they waste less time arguing with themselves. Why'd I do that? That was stupid. That sucked. No. They move with clarity because their mind literally isn't dragging them backwards, okay? So that shift shows up everywhere. And this doesn't mean pretending like everything is fine, like I said before. You could be sad, you could be mad, you could be angry, you could be hurt. Okay? It just means that you're telling your truth in a way that can still allow you to propel forward. Okay? You can be hurt, but you can say, I'm hurt, but I'm healing. Not that people always hurt me. I'm tired of being hurt. It hurts, but I'm gonna heal. I'm healing. I'm not sure about this. I'm not comfortable with this. Or I don't know if it's gonna happen for me to be like, I'm not sure, but all I know is God is faithful. Doesn't that sound so much better than I'm not really sure? All I know is God is faithful. Okay, do you see? Both can be true, but only one is positive and only one is going to have a positive action behind it, okay? So if a thought repeats, you can test it and say, is this accurate? Is this kind? Is this useful? No, you're not stupid. Is this accurate? No. Is it kind? Absolutely not. Is it useful? No. Fuck no. If you say no to those things, replace it every single time. And you'll start noticing when you start paying attention to your inner dialogue. When you do this week, you're going to notice. I'm going to do this too. You're going to notice. You're going to say, oh, was this kind? Was this true? Was this helpful? Eek. Absolutely not. Okay? So we're going to just focus on quiet, steady replacements that are going to just change your life for the better. All small changes, okay? Here's what that looks like in real life. If you wake up anxious, instead of spiraling and being like, today's going to be a shitty day, you can just say, here's the things that I need to do. It started off bad. Let it end this way, okay? If you get criticism from someone, instead of being all defensive and getting all upset, just say, what is something that I can take from this? Or what can, just try to just be positive in every single thing. If you feel behind, don't quit. Okay? Do not quit. Start putting aside 2 focused hours and complete one concrete task. And over time, your identity is no longer going to have this negativity and self-doubt in it. You're going to go from I can't to I am so capable, I'm above capable so fast. Okay? You are enough. You can do this. Nothing is too hard for you. Okay? Your words are going to start matching who you're becoming. You're going to start choosing patterns that align with your prayers. If you're praying for success, let's not be scrolling all day or hanging out with our friends all night. Okay? The results are going to begin to mirror your mindset. So I need you to talk to yourself like someone that you love and show up for yourself like someone that you love. Okay? If you make a promise to yourself, do it. Okay? Be specific, be consistent, and also be patient. Let your thoughts tell the truth and lead you forward. When your thinking lines up with your faith, your actions are going to follow. And you're going to show up in an amazing way. You show up, you keep going, and you watch your life rise to meet the story that you're finally telling. Like I said, it's okay to say I'm sad or I'm mad, but say I'm sad, but I'm healing. I'm getting skinny. I'm getting to my goal weight. I'm picking up better habits. I'm doing all the things that I said I would do. And that is what a partnership with God looks like. Okay? You're not just praying, being like, oh God, please, please. Okay? But you're thinking in a way that agrees with him. Okay? You know the things that you want him to do, but you're also doing the things that you know you need to do. And you're staying away from anything negative, okay? When your mind chooses trust and obedience over fear, you make a space for his guidance, his timing, his favor, okay? So, I was feeling that, okay? My God, you guys. So I changed the name. Every week, I'm going to give you guys healed homework, okay? Because we're not leaving out of here. You're never leaving out of this video empty-handed, okay? You're either learning something. No, you are learning something, and you're going to find ways to improve. So a lot of the times I just hear things, but they don't teach you how. I'm teaching you how, okay? So morning, midday, night, I want you to replace an unhelpful thought with a truthful, helpful sentence, okay? Then you're going to write 2 small wins before bed. Okay? What that's going to do is train your eyes to see growth. Okay? Then you're going to speak life out loud once a day. I speak life over me. I learn fast. God is within me, or whichever thing you have. I hope you have a pen and paper. And if you don't, rewind this and get it together and write down the things that you want to say, okay? If this feels like home to you, please, in the comment section, write, I speak life. So I know that you're with me. Please share this with a friend that needs a gentle reset. And also join the Dollface Society for more soft life healing tips, okay? I hope you guys are paying attention. We only got a couple more months left until this year is up. Let's not walk out of here the same, honey, okay? Let's not walk out of here the same, baby doll. Subscribe for more faith-centered glow-ups. And also visit dollfaceradiance.com to stay connected. You guys know I'm dropping my lip gloss line This is one of the colors. I've been yapping away, so it's really not intact, but this is my favorite red, okay? This is called Deep Romance. But yeah, go to dollfaceradiance.com. It's exactly how it's spelled. And just stay tuned, okay? Love you guys. That is today's tea. Sip it, glow with it, stay glossy, stay flossy, and remember, God is always working everything out so flawlessly, okay? Bye.